Good morning, fifth grade online learners. Welcome to March 18th, 2021. And science class, Mr. Monzo. We have a quiz tomorrow. This week there was only 2 journal entries. So make sure they're both done for Wednesday and Thursday. 3 to 5 sentences. Be nice if we get at least 5. I mean, we're good, been into the school year now. We could probably make that happen without cutting and pasting. Thank you. So online we have this study guide. And being that we had 1 day less this week, let's make sure we know all these terms. Because as I was making the quiz, some of these terms are easily confused. Important vocabulary: static electricity. It's an electric force between non-moving electric charges. Often we hear about static electricity when you're dragging your feet across carpeting and you touch something. The other day I was getting out of my car and I had a heavy winter coat on, and something caused static electricity, caused a little spark when I touched the metal of the car. I must have rubbed 2 materials together. And then I got back in the car, got out, and same thing happened. So I can tell you guys, if your parents are ever getting gas, they always say once you're out of the car, you stay out of the car. You don't go back in your car when you're filling your gas tank up because of static electricity. You don't want that little potential spark. Could cause some problems around gasoline. So it's highly unlikely, but I did hear that tip. But they say once you're outside of the car, fill your car up with gas, put the cap back on, get back in, and leave. You don't really want to hang around where there's fumes and the possibility of static electricity. Electric current is a continuous flow of electric charge through a pathway. Turbines are large fans which are turned by steam in a power plant. You also might find them at the base of a dam where they spin from the force of the water. Electric generator is a device that converts mechanical kinetic energy into electric energy. Electrochemical. Batteries have one or more of these cells that use chemical reactions to create an electric current. Fossil fuels. Coal or other fuels that are the remains of dead plants or animals and are used in power plants. Like coal, oil, natural gas, those are fossil fuels. And they're used to make energy in power plants. Key concepts: when an object bounces away from another object, it repels. You might see that as a test question. Repel means to bounce off. When an object is drawn towards another object, it is attracted to it. Geothermal power comes from heat inside the earth. Geo means earth, thermal means heat. Geothermal power comes from heat inside the earth. An electric generator turns a loop of wire rapidly through a magnetic field. Fuel cells run by combining oxygen and hydrogen to form water, which creates an electric current. That is on the test, guys. Fuel cells combine oxygen and hydrogen, H2O. You combine oxygen and hydrogen, and you're going to get water, which creates an electric current in the fuel cell. Batteries have chemicals that can be harmful to the environment. So when we get rid of batteries, guys, it's best to recycle them. Generally, when you buy a new battery, like a car battery, they'll ask for the old one, and then they recycle it. They don't want to put it in a landfill because it can harm the environment. Electric current is needed to provide a steady flow of electric charges. Static electricity is a force between non-moving electrical charges. Okay, this study guide at home you guys do not have, but we have it here in school. It's just basically the same thing with what you have. It's just another exercise. An electric force between 2 non-moving electric charges, that's static electricity. A continuous flow of electric charge through a pathway, that's electric current. An object that contains 1 or more electric cells, a battery. A device that runs by combining oxygen and hydrogen to form water, fuel cell. A device that converts mechanical energy to electric energy, electric generator. A device that uses the energy of the sun, solar cell. Solar should tell you sun right away. At the bottom we have a picture of a windmill, solar panels on the roof of a house, and geothermal energy next to that tree. Now, guys, a lot of people are getting solar panels. They're a great thing to have because you can get free energy. You can even make energy and sell it back to the electric company. The only problem is, guys, solar panels are a little bit expensive right now, so if you put them on your house, you don't really see the savings for about 10 or 11 years from what I'm told. I believe that's actually a fact. But if you're going to be in your house for 30 years, and for 10 or 11 years you're not saving anything from regular power, okay, you put up with it for 10 or 11 years, and the rest of the time that you're in that house, you get free energy from the sun. And maybe even able to sell that energy that you're not using back to the electric company. But they also charge you a line fee to send the energy back. So really, if your parents have it, it could be a good thing if they stay there for a long time. Solar panels are mentioned in our book. They're used on the side of the road to power speed limit signs and other types of signs. So the sun is there. It's going to be there probably another billion years. Why not harness its energy? As we improve technology, we can improve our solar technology because someday we're going to run out of fossil fuels. It might be 100, 200, 300 years from now. But when it happens, we have all the energy we need up in the sky if we learn ways of using it more efficiently. Okay, 5th grade online learners, the quiz is tomorrow along with 2 journal entries that we mentioned at the beginning of the video. So let's do a good job on this. This will be the last grade of this third 9 weeks. And then we move to the 4th 9 weeks and the last 9 weeks of school. So, I know a lot of people got good grades in the first 9 weeks, second 9 weeks. Let's keep it up in the third 9 weeks. And let's finish strong in the 4th 9 weeks. Finish stronger than we started this year, smarter, and be ready for middle school. And I know you will be. You guys are all really good here at Level Green. Okay, 5th grade online learners, we will see you Friday. Bye-bye.